What are your initial impressions of the new draft text, the COP presidency's
I
text?
think there are a lot of disagreements still. Uh, in number of elements, I do see many options on the table. So the first impression is that the next 2 to 3 days are going to be very difficult, tough negotiations ahead, especially for India, because in number of elements which is of interest to India, there are disagreements. My second impression is that we are looking at a weak deal at Paris. For example, the top-down elements, ex ante review, for example, has been removed. So we are not looking at a very strong deal, though people are talking about 1.5 degrees and other long-term goal, but those are more, you can consider them as optics rather than a serious issue here. I also believe that finance text, as I read it, and I have done quick review of that, is quite weak. Uh, for example, they have already got developing countries to contribute some money. That's what the text says right now. But the most dangerous aspect in finance text is that developed countries are trying to bring international development assistance and climate finance together, which should be a red line for developing countries, because developing countries have always insisted on climate finance as new money rather than traditional ODA. So overall, tough fight ahead. India has to make sure that some of its key red lines are not breached. And I believe that India should keep insisting on fair distribution of carbon budget, making sure that equity and CVDR are correctly and effectively reflected in the text, and that we have some technology arrangement that is finalized and agreed at Paris.